All right, I think we are streaming on YouTube. Let's check this out. All right, so I've got the stream set up. I'm just gonna let some people flow in here. Let's see. Got a couple people joining us here. Hello, hello. What's going on, everybody? Thanks so much for joining. Hope you guys are all having a great weekend. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to post this link around, see if we can get some people joining us here for this live stream today. Hope you guys are all doing well. Thanks so much for joining. So quite a few fun things to talk about here in this live stream today. I hope you guys are excited. I am really excited about space coins. We're going to be doing some space coin giveaways, taking a look at Project Catalyst. So many cool things to talk about here today, guys. I'm just posting this link around, so we'll get started here in just a moment. Okay, there we go. Let's see who we got in the chat. What's up? What's up? How's it going, everybody? Let's see. We got Swoops. What's up? Mohammed. Hello. 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 NVO says, hey, what's going on, everybody? We've got Greg Bolsipool. Hello. How are you? Luis says, hello. Mike Chandler. How are you guys all doing? We got quite a few people here. Hope you guys are all doing well. All right, guys. So 62 people. Here we go. Let's go ahead and get things started. So I want to go ahead and just put together a quick live stream. It's going to be a lot of fun today, guys. I'm just going to be enjoying my day with you all, just talking about some things with Project Catalyst. We're going to be giving away some space coins. So all the fun stuff. You guys know what we're here for. So really excited to see you guys. Gareth says, hi. Tyler Nelson, hey, Protection, all can't stay long, but wanted to hop on and say hi. Tyler, thanks so much for joining, man. It's all good. No worries. Yeah, if you guys do have questions, we'll definitely be sure to get to some questions at the later part of this live stream. Really just wanted to have a fun time with you guys. It's about 2 o'clock, so we'll probably go for an hour or so, maybe hour and a half, just depending on the questions that we have. Duckpool, what's up, Duck? How are you, man? Good to see you here. Farscape says, Callie checking in. What's up, man? Exciting times. Yes, indeed. Absolutely. So guys, thanks so much for joining today. As far as what we're going to be doing, we're going to be giving away some space coins, talking about Project Catalyst. Let me see if I can go ahead and share my screen with you guys. Let's see if we can get this giveaway started. We'll go ahead and knock out the giveaway. I'm going to choose 5 lucky winners. I posted a video maybe a couple days ago talking about all you had to do to enter to win was comment on that video. So that's exactly what we're going to do. I've got a comment picker, and we're just going to go through and see who are our lucky winners. All right, so I'm going to share my screen. Let's take a look. Okay. So I think you guys are able to see my screen. Here we go. Make myself a little bit bigger for you. Awesome. Okay. So we got a couple questions in the chat. What's space coins? Yes, so space coins, it's a native token on Cardano. So with the Mary hard fork, that's the latest upgrade that we saw with Cardano. Now we have native assets. And this is going to take us one step closer towards a full Goguen release. What they've done is they've kind of rolled it out in stages, and they went through the process of having this done in different steps. With native tokens, we're going to see things like space coins, right? Others are going to be, a lot of people are excited about liquid finance. So you've got the LQ token. So what's going to be really cool is the next phase in the Goguen rollout is going to be the Alonzo hard fork. With that network upgrade, that's going to be when we see the full Plutus functionality on the blockchain. So that's when people will start to be able to write smart contracts, giving these native tokens all their intended functionality. So lots of really cool things. I'm really excited for it. Space coins are intended to be a way to help teach people about native tokens. So it's something fun. It's really cool. I wanted to just say a big thank you to our favorite space frog, Kyle Solomon. I'm repping some sweet merchandise here. So a big shout out to you, Kyle. He's been the plug for the space coin. So, just kind of hooking people up with these cool native tokens. So I wanted to just pay it forward. We're going to be doing a giveaway here today. So for those of you guys just joining us, thank you all so much for joining us for the live stream. It looks like we got almost 100 people in the chat. So really excited to see you guys. Awesome. Andreas says a coin from space. Yes, exactly. Yep. Very cool. SH ADA, KRONO stake pool is generating good returns on ADA. Thanks so much. Really appreciate your support. Jeff, Swag Stake Pool. Let's go. What's up, brother? Hope you're doing well. Duck says Spacecoin accepted on Mars, Pluto, and the moon. Yep, that's where we're going, guys. We are headed there. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with this giveaway. What I did was I just posted the details in this video. So I've copied the link and we're going to go to the YouTube random comment picker. I'm just going to go ahead and paste it. Get YouTube comments. All right, very cool. Yeah, on Twitter, it's just like all you see is going to be space coins, space coins. Who's got the space coins? Jeff, I saw your post, man. You weren't expecting that kind of demand. I know it's pretty wild, but it's really cool. You know, it's just something fun to get people started with native tokens. I think people are really enjoying the idea of space coins. So let's go ahead and see who we have as our winners. So what I'm going to do today, guys, we're going to choose 5 lucky winners for our Spacecoins giveaway. I'm going to write down the names. So if you are selected, if you are among the lucky winners to receive Spacecoins from our giveaway, please be sure to reach out to me. You can either email me. I've got the email in the About section of our YouTube channel. You can reach out to me on our Telegram group or send a DM on Twitter. Anyway, I'm definitely available on multiple different platforms. So please reach out if you are a lucky winner. All right, guys, drum roll, please. Okay, Rob Perry, first winner. Congratulations, Rob. So he said lots of things ahead for Cardano. Good luck to all who sail in her. Okay, very cool. Congratulations, Rob. We're going to be sending you some space coins. If you don't mind, please go ahead and reach out to me and I will be sure to send you those coins. Very cool. All right, guys, lots of excitement here in the chat. Pretty awesome. All right, Swoops. I like the comment there, Swoops. First rule of space coins: share with people new to native Cardano assets. Absolutely, guys. That's what we're trying to do here with this giveaway. We're trying to introduce people to this new technology, right? People are starting to learn about native tokens. So space coins are a great way to learn about native tokens. If you're able to help support somebody who's getting started with this, you know, please feel free to share the love. If you got some extra space coins, definitely a great way to help people learn about native tokens. All right, guys, let's see number 2. Let's see who we got. Our second winner. Okay, I'm gonna do my best with this one. This looks like Ludmila Suvarova. Okay, thanks for keeping us updated on ADA. Hey, thanks so much for your support there. I really appreciate it. Congratulations on winning some space coins. Please be sure to reach out to me. I've got your name written down here so I know who to look out for. And I will be sure to send you those space coins. Very cool. Guys, this is a lot of fun. I'm not going to lie. I really enjoy just hanging out with you guys, doing cool stuff like this. I think as far as giveaways go, this is definitely one of the more fun things to do because it's very easy. Like I don't have to go and mail an item or you know, like track down somebody to get their wallet address or anything like that. You know, you can just reach out to me and I'm able to send you some space coins. So in the future, I think we'll definitely do some more stuff like this. So really enjoying this so far. If you guys are excited, let me know in the chat. I would love to hear from you guys. We're going to be going over some questions in the later part of this live stream. So if you have questions, go ahead and let me know. Also taking a look at some proposals for Project Catalyst. All right, so number 3, let's see, who is our third winner? Fabio Stange. Okay, space coins. Yes, sir. Congratulations, Fabio. Really excited to be able to send you some space coins. If you could, please go ahead and reach out to me and I will be sure to send you those space coins. Very cool. All right, guys, just going to turn to the chat real quick. Looks like we've got some people joining us here today. So I hope you guys are all doing well. Hope you're enjoying your weekend. It is a beautiful day over here. So I know that once we're done with this live stream, I'm going to go out and enjoy this beautiful weekend. Coin Farah says, hey, Pritesh, thanks for the content. Sent you a DM on Twitter. Important. Thank you, sir. Coin Farah, thanks so much. I will be sure to respond as soon as possible. Golf Degenerate, happy Sunday, Pritesh. Kaizen crew. Hey, thanks so much, man. Glad you could join us for the live stream. All right. Very cool. Very cool. All right, guys, let's go ahead and choose our fourth winner. Jeff Brown. Great information as always. Hey, Jeff, thanks so much, man. I really appreciate your support. Congratulations on the space coins. For all of our winners, please be sure to reach out to me either via DM or you can just shoot me an email and I will be sure to send you your space coins. Congratulations, Jeff. Thanks so much for the kind words. All right, guys, final winner. So this is going to be the fifth winner for our space coins giveaway. Thank you to everybody who did participate. I really appreciate all of your support. If you didn't get space coins this time around, not to worry. There are going to be plenty of space coin giveaways. There's plenty of love to go around. So we're going to be doing some cool stuff like this in the future as well. So final winner, let's see. Simmer. Maybe I have some luck for a change and get some space coins. Well, Simmer, today is your lucky day. Congratulations. Very cool. I'm going to send you over some space coins. You are our fifth and final winner. Congratulations. Thanks so much, everyone. I really appreciate everybody who participated in our giveaway. Really excited about all the cool things happening here with native tokens and space coins. All right, guys, very cool. So now that we have knocked out our giveaway, I just wanted to go ahead and talk about a few things that we're seeing with Project Catalyst. Also going to be doing my best to keep an eye on the chat. So if you do have a question, if you just wanted to go ahead and bounce some ideas off each other, while we're here, we're taking a look at these proposals. Please be sure to let me know. You can just leave your question down in the chat and I'll be sure to get to it as soon as possible. All right, guys, so taking a look here, if we go over to, just real quickly, for those of you who have experienced an issue with registration for Project Catalyst, I just want to let you know that there is currently a known issue with the Yoroi wallet. Definitely have quite a few people reaching out to me in regards to this. So if you are a Yoroi user when you went through and registered to vote, please just remain patient with us. I'm going to do my best to make sure I can keep you guys up to date with all the developments happening with that. There is currently a known issue there. So not to worry, they are working on this so that you will be able to vote, but it's just something we'll have to work around. So for all of you Yoroi users, if you are experiencing an issue, not to worry, let's just give it a little bit of time and hope to hear back from the Yoroi team. So just wanted to put that out there and taking a look at some of these proposals. So if you haven't already done so, I did go ahead and create a video talking about how to go through the process of voting. Also answered some questions, just frequently asked questions as it comes to this. So definitely be sure to check that out if you are interested, if you do have a couple questions related to voting. Of course, we're going to be talking about that here in this live stream today, but I just wanted to let you know that there is some more content available for you if we don't get to your question here in this live stream. Now, taking a look at cardano.ideascale.com, this is going to be where you're going to go to see all the different proposals being submitted by members in the community. So if we take a look, currently we're looking at Fund 3. So I went ahead and pulled this up on my computer. I just wanted to briefly go over some of these proposals. We'll take a look at the chat. If you guys have some questions, if you guys want me to look at a certain proposal, go ahead and let me know. I'll see if I can get to it. But taking a look, let's see here. So Fund 3 dApp creation. I just wanted to go ahead and take a look at some of these dApps that are being proposed by members in the community. So I think it's really cool what Catalyst is, the largest decentralized innovation fund in the world, just super cool. Over $500,000 in Fund 3 to be set aside to develop and further grow the ecosystem. So just amazing to see what Cardano is evolving into. So if you're on cardano.ideascale.com, we're going to go ahead and choose the I guess the mission or the fund that we're going to try and vote for. And then we'll just go ahead and click on popular. That's really what I do as far as being able to sort through all the different proposals. So if we click on that, we can see at the very top, Cardano. So I think this is from Crypto Crow. Pretty sure. I did get a chance to look at this. So I think that's really interesting. So we'll go ahead and take a look at a couple of these. I'm just going to quickly go ahead and turn to chat, see if I can answer any questions for you guys. Let's see here. Okay. Duckpool says, vote for Kyle Solomon and Mark Stopka. Yes, absolutely. So both of them have proposals. Duck, thanks so much for mentioning that. I'll be sure to check out both of those proposals here in this video. See if we can find both of those and just talk a little bit about those. Let's see. Tom says, I'm waiting for hardware support for voting. Yep, unfortunately, that's something I'm waiting on as well, Tom. Hardware support not currently supported for this funding round. Hopefully we do see that support very soon. Wayne says, how can I see my vote after it's placed? So Wayne, what they've done is they've used the Jormungandr blockchain. There's not necessarily an explorer for the Jormungandr blockchain, but as far as how you'll know that your vote has counted, you'll see in the voting app that there's a confirmation. If you wanted to go back, you can definitely go back. You can change your vote. You can add more proposals to your vote. You can do all that, but it's going to be in the voting app, which is where you'll see that your vote was submitted. Golf Degenerate says, can you say more about what the review rating means? Yeah, sure, absolutely. So when you look at some of these proposals, right, I mean, let's take a look. If we click on Cardano crowdfunding platform. So what we'll have here are going to be ratings by members, or I guess you could say like the community advisors for Project Catalyst. It doesn't show here on the website, but I noticed that in the voting app, it does show you almost like it'll show 5 stars, and then you'll see out of those 5 stars, maybe 4 or 5 is highlighted. And what that is, it's kind of like a rating tool that has been used by the advisors who are going to rate these proposals. And what they've done is they've made it so that they look at the details submitted by this proposal and they see how well it aligns with the mission for this funding round. So it is something that I would say, it's almost like a gauge as to how accurate this proposal is to what they're trying to solve with that specific funding round. I don't know if I would rely solely on that metric. I would say it might be beneficial to use that in conjunction with actually going through and researching it and learning about it. But that's essentially what it is. It's like a rating tool that people who have looked at these proposals, the community advisors, they kind of rate the proposals based on that. Swoop says, my favorites. As far as Project Catalyst, there are a couple on here. It's definitely Liquid. I think that the Liquid protocol is definitely up there. I'd really like to see DeFi on Cardano. I know Duckpool had introduced me to Mark Stopka's, so we'll take a look at that. He does something really cool with dCloud. I don't know if it got funded in Fund 2. I kind of was hoping that got funded because I really like the idea. Another one is ABCD. Josh Ackbin. So he's doing some really cool things with developers in Africa. I'd really like to see them get funded. West African Decentralized Alliance. So cool stuff like that. Okay, so guys, let's take a look at some of these proposals. So just to show you, we'll go through a couple of these proposals, and I just want to show you my thought process when I'm looking at these. So hopefully when you're able to go through this website, cardano.ideascale.com, you kind of have an idea of what to look for, because it's definitely a lot. If you look at all this, it's almost like you're in school, you have to review a research paper or something. So what I like to do is I like to take a look at these proposals that are ranked as popular. So you guys saw earlier where I would select the funding round and then I would just select the popular icon. If a specific proposal is kind of popular, you'll see this fire icon here. And this icon, it's like a little clap symbol. That's called kudos. So kudos essentially is just recognition from members in the community who have reviewed the proposal and they like the idea behind it. It's just a way to show support for the proposal. So the more kudos that a proposal has, I guess the more support it has by members in the community. So those are some things I like to look for. Typically, you're going to see the most popular proposals ranked up at the top. And if we look through all these things that are written here related to this specific proposal, so this is for Cardano crowdfunding platform. The problem statements show backers of crowdfunding campaigns should be able to ensure their funds are used correctly. However, 9% of Kickstarters fail to deliver. So I guess it's just holding people accountable for those who have raised capital. So then let's take a look. It shows you relevant experience, describe the solution to the problem. So talking about some different things that can be done and how it would bring value to the Cardano ecosystem. Okay, so guys, there's a lot to read through here. So I'm not going to go through that here in this live stream. I'm definitely going to try and go through as many proposals as possible. So you want to go through these details if you find that this is something that you might be interested in. But I did want to briefly just touch on what we're looking at as it relates to the costs. So a lot of people are going to ask, say, if a proposal gets funded, how do we know that money is being used correctly? Like, what's the accountability in that sense, where we know that the person who's received the funding is actually putting that money to use how they intended? So what we can see where it shows project cost. This is just a breakdown of how they intend on using the capital which they are awarded should their proposal get funded. So $5,000 for a smart contract audit. I really like that, considering that having the thing that they've built, knowing that it works. I think that being that that's almost like the top thing that they're going to spend money on. I really like that, to see that. The website development, $1,000, web hosting and domain, $150, marketing, wage. So they're going to pay the people who are working on this $20 an hour, 19 hours a week, 26 weeks. So they're setting aside $10,000 to pay their people. So not too bad. Legal counsel is $5,000. So they're asking for about $22,000 here for this proposal, probably rounding it out to about 25,000. So, and then this right here, just if you scroll down, it's just more relevant information. You know, they've got some cool links, lots of cool stuff there. Now, so I wanted to just briefly touch on this. Guys, I'm going to answer any questions for you. I do see that the chat has definitely been moving, but I just wanted to get through this proposal. As it relates to the rating, so you guys were asking about the stars and, you know, the rating and how that relates to the specific proposal. If you scroll down to the bottom, you're going to have a way to see what has been rated by these community advisors. So these are the ones that are going through all of these proposals. They're looking at them and they're seeing how well it aligns with the specific vision and the mission statement for the current funding round. So this is really cool. It's a Google Docs. You can actually take a look at it. And this is pretty much a review of the proposal by one of the community advisors. So I would recommend checking that out. It gives some feedback to this proposal and just to see how well it aligns with this specific funding round. Scrolling down, we've got some comments here so people are able to share their ideas. So that is pretty much what you're looking at as far as the outline for these proposals. I know it's quite a bit. So if you do have some time, I would say, you know, maybe just spend an hour, maybe this weekend or maybe whenever you have some time, and just kind of go through these and see which ones that you like. Just wanted to quickly turn to the chat and see if we have anybody here asking any questions. Let's see here. Benjamin Knott says, know anything about Ergo? I hear it's a project from the same Cardano team. Yeah, so Benjamin, Alex Chepernoy, I think he actually used to work at IOHK, so they're doing some cool things with Ergo. Ergo and Emergo are partnered together and they're doing some really cool things. Ergo and Cardano, both very unique in that they're both implementing the extended UTXO model. How they're a little bit different is that Ergo is based on proof of work and Cardano is proof of stake. So they're doing some really cool things. I know there's been a little bit of content related to Ergo recently. You know, they're doing some cool things with their Age USD stablecoin. They've got things called Oracle pools. So they're doing some unique stuff there. And it's almost like a testing bed to see what we can implement with Cardano, since they're using the same consensus model, both using the EUTXO model. So yeah, Ergo is definitely a really cool project. Juan says, hi, Kaizen. Love your content. Keep it up. Thanks so much, Juan. Thanks so much for joining the live stream today. Lord P says, Kaizen, is there any way to dismiss the project that I voted on previously so I don't vote 2 times on the same thing? For example, so I vote today, then I vote Wednesday, and the same thing pops up. Yeah, so Lord, that's a great question. In the voting app, the one thing I noticed is that when you select on a proposal, the name or the title for the proposal will actually be grayed out. So that's just one way to tell if you've already looked at a specific proposal. And then if you're able to see in my votes, you can actually go and see which proposals you've selected to vote on. So there is a way to do that. You just have to tap on my votes and you'll see all the proposals you've already selected. So great question. Thanks so much for asking that. Swoop says, definitely LQ. Yes, definitely. Let's go ahead and take a look at Liquid. I'm interested in that. Let me see if I can get to some more questions here. Dave says, I have more than one wallet, but only one cell phone. And still unclear on how to get more than one wallet to be able to vote. Yep. So Dave, as far as being able to vote, if you have more than one wallet, unfortunately with the mobile device, so you have the application on the mobile device, it's pretty much one wallet for the application you have on your mobile device. So I've seen a lot of people, what they've done to work around that is, let's say if you have an iPhone and an iPad, you can download the app on both instances, one on your iPhone and one on your iPad, and you can use each app for an individual wallet. So that's one way to work around that. But aside from that, it's pretty much one wallet for the application. So Sam Tamimi, hi Pritesh, this is Jay Paz. I saw your Spacecoin logo contest entry. Nice. I've submitted my entry as well on liberty.crypto, but I have limited talent and skills to draw on PC software. Hey man, we're all just having fun here. It's really cool to just see all the talent and all the creativity by members in the community. I'll have to check out your logo. Thanks so much for joining the live stream today. Gok says, Kaizen, talk about NFT marketplaces when for Cardano, any info? Yeah, so I did see a Kaizen, not Kaizen, sorry, you guys know I'm thinking about Kaizen NFTs. I did see an NFT marketplace here. Let me see if I can find it. Faraz, thank you so much for the super chat, brother. Thank you very much for all your hard work and amazing videos. I've learned a lot from you. That means a lot, man. Thank you so much. Anthony says, hey, Cardano fam. What's going on, man? Thanks so much for joining. Okay, so we got a couple questions here. We're going to take a look at Liquid and we're going to take a look at an NFT marketplace. So we got some interest related to both of those types of proposals. Let's see if I can find those. I definitely want to check out Mark Stopka's proposal and I want to check out Kyle Solomon's proposal. Let's see here. So I'm just going to search it. Let's see here, search for NFT. Let's see. NFT event ticketing system, cricket themed NFT trading card game. Okay, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, I really like this. It's saying India's 1.4 billion people and other cricket loving nations. Yeah, cricket is huge in India. So definitely, that's awesome. Okay, let's see here. Guys, a lot of this is for Fund 4. Let me see. Okay, I'm going to go back. Let's see if we can look at the developer ecosystem. Maybe see if we can find that. This is for Fund 3. So we'll go popular. West Africa Decentralized Alliance. Oh, okay. This is the one from Mark Stopka. Okay. While I've got it, let's go ahead and take a look at this one. This is from Mark Stopka. Let's see if we can get some more information related to this. All right, just turn it to the chat. Guys, we got quite a few people here. Thank you all so much for joining. I really appreciate it. Alex says, when you vote, you have to pay 3K ADA in order to be able to vote. So Alex, you're not paying any ADA to vote. 3K ADA is the minimum required in your wallet to have voting power. And what they've done with that, it's almost like a threshold, right? You have to have some skin in the game to be able to vote on these proposals. With the rise in price of ADA, definitely a question I've had for the community and just trying to get some thoughts from you guys is, do you feel like 3K is kind of high? A lot of people coming into the space coming up with $3,000, it may seem a little bit high, but you're not paying that 3,000 ADA. It's kind of like you just have to have that minimum in your wallet balance to be able to vote and get voting power. So hope that answers your question. John, what's up, John? Thanks so much for joining today, man. Aya the King, hello, friends. Hey, Aya the King, thanks so much for joining. Daniel says, hey, Kaizen. Okay, guys, let's take a look at this Ouroboros networking Rust crate. This is a proposal from Mark Stopka. So let's see what we have here. So the problem statement shows that Cardano needs alternative node implementations to increase resilience. Networking stack is one of the critical components of such nodes. All right, so describe your solution to the problem. So develop server-side Ouroboros networking protocol as part of our already existing client-side Rust crate library. Okay, yeah, I really like what they're doing. You know, these guys are super smart. Just to see all the cool things. Mark Stopka actually did something really interesting with dCloud. Curious to know, because I don't think that it got funded in Fund 2. I'm wondering if they still went through with that. So this is something that's very interesting. Okay, so they actually made a comment down here. This is pretty cool. So hello, everyone. This is Pavlix, the lead developer of Ouroboros Networking Rust Crate. I believe this crate may be used to develop a full node. However, at this point, we'd love to finish the network library so that next time we can ask for a Rust Cardano node relay. That would bring back the Poldercast P2P networking to increase network resilience. Right now, the library is used by the majority of stake pool operators via CNCLI from Andrew. Andrew is the stake pool operator for Blue Cheese Steakhouse to predict slot assignment, which is not supported by the Haskell node implementation. So what he's referring to is something called leader logs. So people who use CNCLI, or anybody can even run the Python scripts for it. You can pretty much check to see the blocks which you are assigned using their leader log script. So it's pretty cool. I know it's a lot of technical stuff here, guys, but I'm really interested in this proposal. So I'm going to be checking this out, doing some more detailed research on that. So hope this proposal by Mark Stopka gets funded. I'm looking for, here's a big one. Okay, guys, so this one, let's go for Liquid. Liquid Developer Portal, Cardano SDK. Okay, so the problem statement here we have for the Liquid Developer Portal. So the problem statement says that DeFi teams need software development kits for dApps and oracles to build extensible use cases with maximum security and composability on Cardano. Okay, so describe your solution to the problem. JavaScript SDK for Cardano and the Liquid protocol. The SDK wraps around the Adrestia.js SDK. Oracle Open Price Feed SDK, and Android SDK. Okay, so what's an SDK? An SDK is a software developer kit. This is going to be a tool used by developers who want to build on Cardano using tools other than what's already available. So this is something that's really cool because I think Liquid is kind of like the innovator as it comes to DeFi on Cardano. So it's really nice that they're trying to really create the tools after building their own protocol. They want to see the tools made available to other devs in the ecosystem. So JavaScript SDK. So for those of you guys who did get a chance to see that whiteboard video from Charles with the pond, the island, and the ocean, right? So that's a big one. Considering all the developers out there, it's just amazing because what we have is Haskell, right? Cardano is built using Haskell. And that is a small fraction of all the developers out there in the world. So I really like this idea because they're trying to do something with JavaScript. So JavaScript, I mean, think about how many JavaScript developers there are. Being able to use the knowledge that they have with programming in that language and being able to use that using something like this JavaScript SDK and build applications on Cardano. So really cool. There's just so many amazing things that's being implemented and so much innovation here. So I like the idea. I really do. They've got some more links to what they're doing. They've got the link to their Google Doc from the community advisor. Yeah, really cool, guys. So I'm on board with this one. Nice proposal. A, B, C, D. So guys, we're just going through a few of these proposals. If you guys have one that you'd like me to take a look at, please let me know down in the chat. Do my best to answer some of these questions here for you guys. Let me just see if I can turn to the chat real quick. Okay, Samt says, Pritesh, any proposal on Fund 3 about yield farming? Yeah, the only one that I'm aware of for yield farming is going to be the Liquid protocol. And even then, it's more of like a DeFi lending ecosystem. So yield farming is just one aspect of it. But I don't know if there's one specifically for yield farming. I think that's going to be more in a broad sense as it relates to DeFi. So, Liquid's doing some amazing things, guys. I think what they're on right now, they've actually just maintained full transparency. They've kind of gone through with the funding that they received for Fund 2, and they've just been putting out weekly newsletter after weekly newsletter. So I've been reading a lot on that. They did even post a frequently asked question article. So a lot of people are asking questions as to like, how can you go about receiving your LQ tokens? What's the purpose of it, like as it relates to yield farming, governance, and whatnot. So I'm definitely going to recommend you check out that frequently asked question document because it goes over a lot of information. I'm hoping that we can have a chance to talk with DC here on the channel pretty soon. I know that a lot of people who are viewers of the channel would have some questions. So it'd be really nice to get a chance to chat with him. He and I did have a few messages exchanged back and forth. So I know he's a busy guy right now, but hopefully sometime soon we can get a chance to ask him some questions. Richard says, hi, Pritesh, nice live stream. Just joined. Thanks so much, Richard. Glad you could join us today. All right, guys. Very cool. Very cool. Yep. So if you guys have questions, we'll take a look at any questions later on. I'm just going to go through some more of these proposals. Let me know what you guys think. If you have a favorite proposal, we'll see if we can check it out. This one is a big one, guys. So good friend, Joshua Akpen, he actually came onto the channel. He got a chance to speak with us. It was a lot of fun. We still keep in touch because I definitely love what he's doing in Africa. So let's check out ABCD. I really want to see this proposal get funded because I see the vision that they're trying to go for, and it's just so amazing. It's just so inspiring to see what they're trying to do. So their problem statement is that Africa has brilliant minds that are full of ideas and energy, but who lack access to the infrastructure and funds to realize their dreams. Describe the solution to the problem. ABCD will create opportunities for Africans, providing blockchain solutions to the world, utilizing the pool of talent working from Africa. Awesome. Yep. So guys, this is Josh. I'm not sure if you can see it. Let me see if I can make it a little bit bigger. Yep. So this is Josh right here. This is his team at Proof of Africa. And these guys are just rock stars. It's super cool to see everything that they're doing. They've got a few more team members that are behind the scenes that aren't necessarily in this picture. But it's just so cool. It's so cool to see all the things that they're trying to build. And we had a chance to talk with him, and he's talking about how blockchain, it is ripe to disrupt Africa. I mean, it's just so cool. We're talking about Charles Hoskinson and his birds, with what deal that they propose in Africa, still in the gray area about that. We're not sure. There hasn't been any concrete details yet, but seeing what they're doing in Africa is super cool, super cool. So by fulfilling this mission, ABCD will concretely contribute to local job creation, local business development, onboarding to the global Cardano ecosystem, contribute to the rise of blockchain technologies and decentralization of Africa, creation of smart contracts and decentralized applications. Yep, very cool. This one here, so he even gives some use cases. So the most pressing issues in Africa currently that can be solved with Cardano and blockchain, ID systems. We're talking about Atala Prism and decentralized ID, land registration, blood donation, access to property, traceability. All these things are just ripe for disruption in Africa. So, and to give funding to the people who are actually there living it, I think that there's no better opportunity for it. So as far as the budget, their monthly costs, it's very, very conservative here, guys. Power, they're just talking about fuel, electricity, $100. Network, just to get access to the internet, $50. Facility, $150. Ad hoc staff, $1,000 to train the salaries, or to train the people who are working for them to pay their salaries. So $1,000. So the total for 1 month, they're looking at about 2,300, and then the total for 6 months is $13,800. So really not even a lot of money, guys, like less than $15,000 for 6 months to get these guys up and running. So really rooting for ABCD. I hope to see that their proposal get funded. Oh, this is a big one. Cardano developer SPO tools. So CN tools. Yep. For those of you stake pool operators out there, CN tools, that is a favorite among many stake pool operators. Yeah, let's take a look here. Developers need an easy to use tool to query and analyze the blockchain, as well as integrate opportunities for adoption. Yeah, very cool. So as CN Tools is widely adopted in the community, integrating third-party developed applications helps spread the adoption. So we got things like CN CLI, which is what a lot of stake pool operators use to talk to Cardano node. You've got Cardano hardware CLI, which is a CLI application created by Vacuum Labs. So you're able to have Trezor and Ledger support for the stake pool as well. And then future direction and integration. So just seeing some things that they are looking to build with CN CLI, or with CN tools, is DB Sync, Cardano wallet, Cardano address and/or ADA wallet integration, native assets, metadata. So for stake pool operators, this is something really cool. Going to look at this in more detail because I know it's kind of technical, but a lot of really cool things. I mean, there are so many smart people in our community. It's amazing. This is going to be another one. So the Cardano Sharp.net library, let's take a look at that. Yep. So more tooling for developers. So there is no common libraries to help .NET developers build on Cardano. Yep. So what they're trying to do here, guys, I mean, just as an overall broad sense of what I'm seeing with Catalyst in this funding round, they want to bring in some serious tools to help get these developers onboarded into the Cardano ecosystem. So, and I think that's going to be the focus for the next couple funding rounds as well. I think maybe Fund 5, we have some type of community-led initiative where the community can decide what's going to bring the most value to the ecosystem. But for right now, in the earlier stages, it's looking like they're trying to get these developers up and running. So this is really cool. Going to be interesting to see what they can do with this. Let's take a look at a few more. If you guys have one that you'd like me to take a look at, just let me know down in the chat. Daniel says, I was looking at the Grow Africa, Grow Cardano. Yeah, there's a couple from Africa. I know the West Africa Decentralized Alliance. That one's going to be pretty cool too. Singh says, who can give me some space coins? Guys, if you're just joining us, we did the giveaway for the space coins at the beginning part of this video. So definitely just be sure to check out the replay if you missed it. But not to worry if you didn't get the chance to get some space coins this round. We're going to be doing quite a few fun giveaways for space coins in the future too. So make sure you subscribe. That way you know exactly when I post those videos. Richard says, hi, Pritesh, would love to see a video with Liquid on Kaizen. Yeah, it'd be really cool. It'd be really cool. I did get a chance to speak with DC and he's super busy right now. So, I totally get it. I feel like, once things kind of settle and once we've actually gotten the platform up and running, it'd be really cool to get a chance to talk to them. Yeah, it'd be really awesome though. Swoop says, Pritesh, I got to run, but really appreciate all your videos. Keep up the strong work. Hey, thanks so much, man. I really appreciate that. Glad you could swing by. Sam says, I'd love to upvote ABCD as well and help out those folks. Yes, absolutely. Sikar says, why are the funds expressed in dollars? Why not in ADA? That's a great question. So I think they just have it as a dollar equivalent. I mean, it is going to be paid out in ADA, but it's just based on the dollar value for that specific funding round. So like say, for instance, Fund 3 was like $500,000 for these developers. So they just have the equivalent value in ADA based on the market rate at that time. Mark Stopka. Hey, Mark, thanks so much for dropping by, man. I did get a chance to check out your proposal. I wish you all the best with that. Interested to hear how the D-Cloud is going as well. You know, I noticed that you guys didn't get funded last time around, but hoping you guys can get a chance this time. So thanks so much for swinging by. Duckpool says, when Charles Hoskinson talks about birds, he does not mean duck. Yeah. Touche. Yeah, you're probably right, man. I wonder what kind of birds. Are we talking about the eagle, you know, like the ones that's sitting on his shoulder? Or like, are we talking about, you know, are we talking about some type of swan or something? Or that'd be pretty cool. Masay says, Pritesh, how to stake ADA in your pool? Yeah, so thanks so much for the support, man. As far as being able to stake ADA in our pool, if you wanted to check out our Get Started page on our website, got a lot of really cool resources there that can kind of help you get started and walk you through the process of delegating to any of our pools. For those of you who are interested in supporting us, if you are a new delegator, please do consider delegating to either KRONOS or Kobe stake pool. Both of those stake pools have the lowest saturation out of the pools. So as far as if we do see a parameter change coming up later this year, you know, you won't have to worry, you won't have to move stake pools because you're already in one of those less saturated pools. But if you're already in Kaizen or Krishna, no need to worry that we haven't really crossed that point just yet. So you guys can hang tight and enjoy those passive rewards. Lance says KRONOS is a Kaizen pool. Yes, KRONOS is a Kaizen pool. Hey, Lance, thanks so much for the super chat, man. Thank you for your great work, videos, and Telegram help. Absolutely. It's my pleasure. I'm really glad you could join the live stream today. We got another one from Alex. Thanks so much, Alex. Really appreciate the super chat. He says, I love your team, everything you guys are doing for us in the community. Thank you so much, and tons of props to you guys at Kaizen. Thanks so much, Alex. Really means a lot, man. I'm glad you could join us today. All right, guys. Very cool. Very cool. Jay Dubman says, I staked to Kobe this morning. Hey, rock on, brother. Really appreciate the support. All right, guys. So we'll take a look at a few more proposals. I'm going to see if I can answer any last minute questions from you guys. It looks like we've been going almost an hour. So I had a lot of fun. I don't know about you guys. I really enjoyed it. Giving out some space coins, repping some cool merch here to support our favorite space frog, Kyle Solomon. So big thank you to you, Kyle. You know, you do awesome things for the community, man. It's really awesome to get a chance to share this with you. You know, all those space coins. A lot of love for those space coins, man. All right, let's take a look here. If you guys have a proposal you'd like me to take a look at, please be sure to let me know in the chat. This one was pretty interesting. This one's actually got quite a few kudos as well. The Video Studio Smart Contract plugin. Let's take a look and see what that's all about. So the problem statement, it says that there are no plugins within Microsoft Visual Studio to build Cardano smart contracts on VB or C#.NET VS, which is used by millions of developers. So this plugin is intended to simplify how you create smart contracts on Cardano by creating a template project and instructions on how to get started. Okay, yeah. And they've even got the picture here, guys. You know, we were talking about before, the pond, the ocean, and the island. Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. I can feel it. It's pretty cool. You know, they're really trying to get all these developers who don't necessarily have this blockchain experience, but who have experience with things like JavaScript. We saw a lot of mentions of .NET, you know, things like Python, all that kind of stuff. They want to bring in as many developers as possible to start building on Cardano. Okay, let's see here. All right, guys, I'm going to take a look at some of these questions. World Citizen, just in, still on time. Yeah, we're still going. We'll probably wrap up here in just a minute, just in. So thanks so much for joining. Let's see here. Okay, Sekar says, I think you can because you do not really transfer ADA when you stake to a pool to be verified. Yeah, when you delegate to a pool, you're not sending your ADA to the pool. The ADA stays within your wallet. Essentially, you're just delegating it to the pool using the user interface for the wallet. There's a small transaction fee to delegate when you first start. I think it's like 2.17 ADA. But after that, it's just passive rewards. I believe it takes 3 full epochs to earn your first rewards. And after this, you'll be paid after each epoch. But yeah, you're in full control of your ADA whenever you delegate to a pool. So you're never sending any ADA. Please be aware of that. I know a lot of scammers are out there. So for those of you also who may have noticed some comments on our YouTube videos that say, contact our advisor on WhatsApp or anything like that, please just be aware that that is a scam. I'm never going to reach out to you guys like that, telling you to contact some trader or advisor on WhatsApp. So you just got to be careful. There are a lot of scams out there. But yeah, make sure you never send anybody ADA when delegating to a pool. It stays within your wallet. Oh, Mark Stopka says, we're working on dCloud behind the scenes and will apply for further funding in Fund 5. Nice. Yeah, that's really awesome to hear, Mark. I'm glad you still went through with it. Really cool to see that you guys are going to apply again in Fund 5. So I wish you well with that. Save My Day says, is KAIZN trustable? Well, I like to think so. I'm definitely a public facing figure, so whatever I do has to be transparent. So hopefully that can speak for itself. Let's see here. The neck trader, give me some space coins, Pritesh. Yep. Guys, we're going to be doing some more giveaways for space coins. Not to worry. Sal Borja says, what's up, bro, from Detroit? What's up, man? Hope you're doing well. I'm glad you could join us today. Okay, so guys, I'm just taking a look at some of these last minute questions. It's looking like we've been going for about an hour. So what I will do is go ahead and take some last minute questions from you guys, and we will go ahead and wrap it up, and I will let you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Oh, just want to let you know also, if you guys can, I know that Charles Hoskinson is doing a AMA later on this afternoon. So if you guys want to join the Hosk for an AMA, definitely be sure to check him out for that. So let's take a look at some of these questions, and we'll go ahead and wrap it up for today. So Ariel says, hey, Pritesh, how does the reward system work? So as far as rewards on Cardano, so proof of stake, right? So proof of stake is the consensus mechanism for Cardano, similar to what you would have for Bitcoin with proof of work. The validators on the network are stake pool operators, and as an incentive for being online and minting blocks, they are paid in ADA, and those rewards are proportional to the amount of stake that they have delegated to their pools. And then as far as rewards and how it works for delegators, let's say, for instance, if you're delegating to a pool and it has X amount of ADA delegated, and it performs at 100%, right? Let's say it performs and it mints all the blocks that it's assigned for a given epoch. Well, as far as how you will be paid as a delegator, let's say if you've delegated maybe 10,000 ADA, out of the total amount of ADA that is delegated to the pool, your rewards will be paid in a proportion to the total amount of ADA that's delegated to that stake pool. So you have 10,000, and it would be looked at as a percentage of the total overall amount of ADA delegated. So the rewards earned by the total pool, you will earn that proportional to the amount of stake you have in that pool. One thing I would recommend if you're interested in getting an idea of how much you can expect to earn, definitely just Google, you can just type it in your search engine, just do Cardano staking calculator. That's a great resource to find out what you can potentially anticipate to earn. I did also do a couple of videos on the channel, so you can go to our website, kaizencrypto.com, check out the Get Started page, and you can see some helpful resources there as well. Samp says, at Save My Day, you do not need to trust Kaizen. What you need to do is verify, my man. Verify, because you can access the internet. You can verify Kaizen on Pool Tool, Cardano Scan, etc. Yeah, don't trust, verify. You know, that's that's exactly what we're doing. That's blockchain. Very cool. Yeah, it looks like Save My Day had some questions. So I really appreciate everybody kind of jumping in there and helping them out. It really does mean a lot. You know, we've got an amazing community here. It's super cool to see that. Dinek Trader, some people are saying that Coinbase will list Cardano today. Someone can confirm it. I highly doubt it. I highly doubt they will confirm a Coinbase listing today. We've been waiting on a Coinbase listing for months. And, you know, Charles was mentioning birds and all that kind of stuff. I don't even think we need Coinbase at this point. I mean, it'd be nice to have, but that's all it would be. It's just a nice to have. Um, but, you know, that's just my opinion. You know, with Coinbase, it's like, it's just it's going to be one of those hype things. When we do get listed on Coinbase, you know, we'll see a big pump and then we'll just see the price kind of stabilize again. But one thing I will say is that it's definitely going to be easier for the retail investor, for those people who are new to crypto, who want to get exposure to ADA and all they know is Coinbase. It's definitely going to be a big benefit to them. But I don't think from a fundamental standpoint, Coinbase is going to be the end all be all for Cardano. Let's see here. Sekar says, Kaizen, why are the funds expressed in dollars? Why not in ADA? Yeah, so we touched on that very briefly. It's just to kind of give a benchmark to the amount of funding that a proposal will receive. The proposal will be funded in ADA, but it's just a way to be able to tell the value of that proposal and how much capital that they are requesting. Okay, save my day. Yes, wanted to download Daedalus on mobile now. Save my day. Please do not download Daedalus on mobile. That is a scam. So we have, we have seen scams in the past like that. Daedalus mobile is not existent. So if you see that on the Google Play Store, on the App Store, please do not download it. If you're able to report it, that is the best thing to do. Daedalus is a full node application for your desktop. You can download it online by going to daedaluswallet.io and just choose your respective operating system. For mobile, I would recommend Yoroi. You can just type in Yoroi on the App Store or the Google Play Store. Yoroi is the best option for mobile. Daedalus on mobile is a scam. Please do not download that. Samt Tamimi says, Pritesh, I notice you are choosing letter K on your stake pools like Kaizen, KRONOS, Kobe. Why do you choose letter K? Well, you know, it started with Kaizen. There's not really a whole lot of rhyme or reason behind the letter K, but I feel like all the different stake pools have meaning. So like just to give you an example, Kaizen, so the name is actually Japanese. And you guys know Cardano, it's got its roots in Japan. So when I came up with the name Kaizen, it was really just kind of think about what are some cool names that would resonate with the Japanese community? And Kaizen actually means continuous improvement in Japanese. So there's definitely some meaning there. You guys know we've got KRSNA Pool, which is our stake pool that we operate for charity. So they're doing some cool things with you know, charity in India and whatnot. So we found some organizations that we'd like to support with KRSNA Pool. Got KRONOS. So KRONOS, if you guys have done some research on Ouroboros, there's Ouroboros KRONOS, and essentially it's just a representative of time. So KRONOS is definitely something that I found very interesting in doing research on Ouroboros. And Kobe is named after the late Kobe Bryant. You know, Kobe Bryant was such a huge inspiration. Unfortunately, in 2020, we saw he had passed very tragically along with his daughter. So a really sad moment for the entire world, especially for the sport of basketball. And he definitely had a profound impact on my life. So I just wanted to honor the late Kobe Bryant with Kobe Stake Pool. So there's definitely meaning behind all the names there. John says, hey, Pritesh, any reason why you cannot why you can connect a ledger to an Android phone but not iPhone. I went and I bought a $500 laptop just to be able to use my ledger. Um, I'm not sure because I'm using an iPhone too, and I've got my Ledger connected to it. Are you using the Ledger Nano X? The Ledger Nano X has Bluetooth. So that's what I would recommend to you, John. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's not working. Maybe just check to see if the software on both of your devices are up to date. That's probably a best practice. I would see if that works for you. Seker says, Kaizen, how can I vote if I have no smartphone? Well, it's going to be a little tricky, unfortunately, because the application is meant for mobile device, right? So without a smartphone, you wouldn't necessarily be able to vote. Unless if you're able to borrow from a friend, if you're able to see if there's a family member who might be able to help you out, that's pretty much the only thing I can think of there. Yes, space coins are the future of finance. Yes, space coins going to take us all to the moon, people. Better believe it. It's going to happen. JD says, when voting for Yoroi Ledger wallets? Yeah, so Ledger hardware support not supported this funding round. Hopefully we do see that soon. I know me personally, it's like something I would have really liked to see because I do store a considerable amount of funds offline, just for security best practice. But hopefully we see that soon. It's just one of those things. I guess with the, advent of new technology, that's kind of like the growing pains we all have to go through. Mistress, Mistress Sen Envy says, is it true that 95% of all ADA is held by the Japanese? I don't think it's that high. I think it's a large percentage. I don't think it's 95%. But Cardano did have an ICO in Japan, so they've definitely got some strong roots there. Scene was sad. Hey, Kaizen, new to the community. Hey, thanks so much, Scene. I really appreciate you joining. Glad you could be a part of the community. It's a really great group that we have here. We're always open and welcoming to new people. So welcome aboard. Sohat says, how to get space coins. Well, you can definitely go on Twitter. There's a lot of people that are giving out space coins on Twitter. They're able to hook you up if you want to get started with some space coins. We did our giveaway. So for those of you guys just joining, we're going to wrap up here pretty soon. Definitely be sure to watch the replay for the space coin giveaway winners. But yeah, it's just a matter of posting your ADA address. You would just receive space coins like you would ADA. Really cool. Now, one thing I did want to also mention before we jump off the live stream today is with these native tokens, right now, the functionality is going to be for Daedalus Flight. So Daedalus Flight is like the test candidate that we have for the main version of Daedalus. You have features being tested and implemented first on Daedalus Flight before being moved over to the main candidate. So just wanted to throw that out there. If you do receive any of these native tokens right now, it's going to be seen in the Daedalus Flight version. But you can also see your tokens if you go to any Cardano blockchain explorer. You just type in your public address and you'll see those tokens. We should see native token functionality in the main Daedalus version as well as Yoroi, hopefully within the next few weeks. I think that's what I saw. But I just want to let you know, if you guys do receive these tokens, it's going to be for the Daedalus Flight version right now. And then as soon as we see that on the main wallet, that's when you'll be able to see that in your wallet balance. Eye of the King says, Charles said about half of ADA is still in Japan. Yeah, it's a pretty large percent. Scene was sad. Can ADA be used to create NFTs? Is it part of the smart contracts? ADA is going to be the cryptocurrency for Cardano. I mean, NFTs are going to be something, like you said, with smart contracts. There is going to be a way to create these non-fungible tokens. But yeah, ADA is going to be the cryptocurrency. It's going to power the blockchain, so to speak. Like you currently right now, like let's say, for instance, if I wanted to send a transaction, maybe if I want to send you some space coins, right? I've actually got to attach some ADA to that transaction to be able to pay for that fee to send you that native token. So ADA is kind of like the lifeblood of the Cardano blockchain. But yeah, lots of cool things when we do see Alonzo. Alonzo is going to be where we see the full Plutus functionality of the blockchain. Smart contracts, you will see dexes, we'll see marketplaces, all that kind of cool stuff happening. Duckpool says, pay for your beer on Mars. You need space coins. Yes. Cheers to that. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. All right, you guys. Well, I really enjoyed the live stream today. I think it's about time we go ahead and wrap it up. I want to make sure you guys can enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'm going to be sure to join Charles for that live stream later on today. He's going to be doing an AMA, so I definitely want to make sure I can get a chance to catch that. For those of you guys who did win in our Space Coin giveaway, please be sure to reach out to me either via DM on social media, or you can shoot me an email, whichever you'd prefer. And hopefully I was able to answer some questions as it relates to Project Catalyst. I'm going to be going through some of these proposals, researching and learning more about it. You guys definitely have some time if you're interested in voting. The last date to vote is going to be March 24th. So still lots of time if you want to get out there and vote. And here we are, guys. We're a part of history. So really glad that you guys could all join us for the live stream today. That is what I have for you guys here. I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Thanks so much, guys. Take care.